Hey y'all, what is up? This is V with Pharaohs Tarot, and I'm here with your Friday I'm in Love singles reading. Thank y'all so much for being patient. I know I missed a couple of weeks on the Friday I'm in Love. That is my apologies. Had a lot going on, but hopefully y'all have been getting into those elemental readings by the Zodiac. Those are very helpful. Let me know in the comments if they are. Give me some feedback on those, all right? But for now, let's tap into your reading. Before we get started, we will never reach out to you for private readings or donations. If you want to voluntarily book a reading or give a donation, all of that information is in the description box below. Okay, let's tap in. I pulled cards for you and your highest evolved soulmates energy, so let's get it. I see in the past here, for your energy, we have the Seven of Pentacles with the Two of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, you were really working on your finances, and because you were waiting for love, but since you couldn't really control that, you were like, hey, I'm just going to get this bag. I'm just going to put in work. You might have been really focused on create stability for yourself, and it helped take your mind off of the fact that you didn't have a partner in your life. And so it was actually very helpful, because that's what the divine wanted you to do, to build up your own personal inner love and self-love for yourself. And it paid off, because the Queen of Wands is in your present energy, so you are really feeling yourself. You know, you're looking good. You know, you glowed up. You're feeling confident. You know, you're feeling a little fiery. You know, maybe even a little chatty, a little flirty. You're very protected. And some of y'all have, during this time of working, you've been working on your spirituality and gotten closer with the divine, which is even more amazing. And you have the Nine of Cups here. Yeah, this was all to bring you that internal wish fulfillment for self. You know, you feel good about yourself. You love yourself. Your self-esteem is on 100 right now. You're confident. Okay, you're confident about what you want. You have some of y'all may have a list now, you know, of non-negotiables of a partner. Before, maybe you just accepted anything, but this waiting period, and you really focusing on yourself and your passion and your own work, really was protection. Okay, they're showing me this the pentacle. You see the star here, so that's like a protective sigil. And so oftentimes rejection is protection. You know, you may have been wondering, like, why am I not getting asked out? Like, why don't I have a partner? It's because for what you want, the pickings are quite slim in that area. And we know, like, abundance is a natural state of affairs, but also on the flip side, the reality is a lot of people don't choose to be abundantly wealthy in self-love. And so since you chose that, it's going to be it's take a little more like sifting and sorting to get to that person for you. But the bomb news is Empress energy is where you're moving into. Some of y'all are there. Some of y'all are moving into this gorgeous energy of the Empress, the master attractor. Okay, the combination of all the queens. She's intelligent. She's a leader. She's emotionally mature, emotionally stable. She doesn't overgive, overshare, love bomb, and she doesn't allow that in her life either. You're a human, so you're gonna have fearful moments, but she knows how to get over those moments because she's been through so much. And so we have Venus energy there, Taurus, Libra. You're balanced, and so that is the Queen of Cups. That is clarified by the Queen of Cups. Okay, so that is what the divine was trying to get you to this point of not only loving yourself, but knowing who to give that love to and who to not give that love to. That was very key. Maybe if you look back on part of your journey, you may have been like an over lover, making up. I'm seeing like you had like a rocky past, because they're really highlighting the rocks in the back here, like this jagged energy. You smooth those out, and you still remain your soft, beautiful self, male or female. We all have masculine and feminine energy. Okay, and so the Ten of Pentacles is what you want with your future partner. This is so dope. Yeah, you want like that power couple vibes. You want wealth building. You are very focused on your stability. Okay, and I'm getting because with that Seven of Pentacles, perhaps in your past you weren't focused on that. You were just focused on the love part. Okay, and whatever happened crashed and burned, and you were left out. I don't have the Five of Pentacles here, but I'm feeling the Five of Pentacles energy of being left out. Maybe your finances were depleted after a long-term breakup, or you were so focused on love that, you know, you overgave and then you depleted yourself. whatever the case may be, you understand the value of your stability and your coins, and you know your inner light is valuable, and so you're not just sharing it with everyone. Okay, let's tap into your person in the past. For your person, we have the Death card with the Knight of Swords and the Queen of Swords. So this person has gone through a major transition in their life, okay? They were in a long-term commitment, and here their energy is the Knight of Swords, but they it's clarified by the Queen of Swords. So I really feel like there was a lot of conflict, and when they tried to voice their opinion, it was always overshadowed by whatever this energy is, this feminine energy is. Now, male or female, take it how it resonates. I read for everyone, same sex, non-binary, heterosexual, everyone. So you just find where you fit in. But it's like this energy of I can never win with this person. And yeah, it was an ending, a major ending. And so we have, because I'm really feeling with this Knight of Swords and the Queen of Swords, like they weren't really wanting to be a cold-hearted person, but they were trying to match energy, and so that's something they had to work on. It's like they were, instead of elevating their energy and operating out of love, they tried to match the energy of somebody who does this for a living. You know what I mean? Somebody who's like emotionally shut down. So we have the Three of Swords with the Ten of Cups. So right now your person is hurting from this major breakup. This could have been a marriage, long-term relationship, but they wanted the Ten of Swords for this person. The divine is showing me they are clearing out this energy. They are pulling the swords. They're getting clarity, right? So they may be in therapy right now. They may be in a deep reflection time of learning their part, the role they played in this. Okay, and we have the Seven of Cups with the Page of Swords. So they're going to move into a place where they're going to have a lot of options, but they're going to notice one, and that one is going to be you. But right here is still a lot of fear in terms of, what do I choose? Do I go for love now, or do I go for somebody who's stable, or do I go for somebody who is charming? You know, they're trying to avoid all of these like tornadoes or storms, and this serpent here. It could be, in this instance, the serpent isn't like Kundalini energy, and this one is like somebody who's very sly, and so they're looking at all these options and wondering. And so their ideal situation, they're manifesting in love, because once they know what they want, they're not afraid to go for it. But right now they're still in this energy of healing. But this is what they hope for. They hope to manifest in love. They hope to manifest in. And this is the Knight of Cups, so it's not like the Queen, or like where you are with the Queen or the King. So maybe this person will still be working on emotionally evolving for a little bit, or wanting to take things slower. And so y'all's outcome energy, we have the Two of Swords with the Three of Pentacles and the Six of Cups. Yeah, both of y'all are going to have reservations about each other out the gate, just off the strength of your past experiences. Oh my goodness. Okay, so for some of y'all, because I clarified twice, because I asked after I shuffled, I was wondering, I know this person was still healing from this breakup, but I was wondering, are some of them still in a relationship, or are they dissolved? And I got the Death card twice. So for some of y'all person's partner has passed away. So they're either a widow or a widower if they were like legally married. But if not, you know, their person like literally passed away. And I'm sending y'all a lot of love right now, if that is the case. And so so we have the Two of Swords with the Three of Pentacles and the Six of Cups. Okay, so for a portion of y'all, that was true. And for another portion, it was just a divorce, a long-term divorce from maybe a Scorpio, a water sign, or maybe an air sign here. But yeah, like I said, you guys are going to be a little hesitant of each other, a little fearful of wanting to partner, wondering if you know, there's still someone in the background. You still got your, you know, still got that little black book in your phone or whatever. You know, you still got your link ups. But the key is to this Hermit with the Virgo energy and this encouraging card, you're a badass being full of life, love, and possibilities, is to remember your reflection time. And I feel like the key to y'all's coming together is to still maintain your sense of self, still maintain a part of your independent life while coming together. So it's not to completely, you want the 10 of Pentacles, which is amazing, but it's like, okay, you still have your life and they have their life, and not to just completely merge. So it's like a dissolution of yourself. You still want to be able to go out and, you know, maybe have some time with your girlfriends, or they may go out with their guy friends or girlfriends, or however that works for y'all's situation. And then, you know, y'all come together and spend time together. It will be up to y'all, but I'm really feeling like it's just still important that you have something to keep you centered, you know, whether it's your spiritual practice, whether it's a personal hobby or something. It's important for y'all to do that so you won't completely become like codependent. And then plus you're in Empress energy, and they didn't come out as an Emperor. Excuse me, my nose is itching, y'all. But y'all both want the Four of Wands, and y'all will be victorious. After this healing process, the Hierophant comes into play. Okay, you will be married, a high level commitment. Right now, both of y'all are still just dealing with your own individual stuff. You still have some fear. You're coming out as the Empress and the Queen of Cups, but let's see what you're working on right now. Let's see what you have going on. Yeah. Perhaps yeah. 10 of Wands with Temperance. With the Five of Cups. And the Two of Swords came out again. And so you still tend to look to the past. Whenever something good really happens, you'll look to the past and think, this reminds me of this. And, you know, you look for red flags so easily that sometimes you shut things down before they get started. But you have the Earth Keeper here. So in the meantime, the Earth Keeper is an energy that basically tells you to, when you don't feel like you have enough love coming in or things like that, you know, it's time to give it out. So it's like, call somebody you haven't talked to in a while and, like, you know, check in on people. You know, spend more time with your children if you have them, or your fur babies, or spend more time, you know, in nature with friends and sharing love that way. Because, like, when you give to yourself, you're also giving to the earth. And it also speaks about, you know, putting healthy things into your body, keeping your body cleansed out, including your thoughts. You know, as they come and they go, allow them to pass. You don't have to stop on one and dissect a negative thought. Just allow it to go past. It's very important that you keep yourself cleansed out so this Queen of Wands energy can stay in high vibration and doesn't turn into, you know, arrogance or over flirtatiousness. Okay, so hopefully this was helpful. If it was, like the video, subscribe to the channel. If you want more information on your specific situation, I could dive a little deeper and give you more info. www.PharaohsTarot.com. You can book a personal reading. There are different tiers over there. All right, so hopefully this was helpful. We're over on TikTok and Instagram where we go live. Check in over there, join our live community. We want it to be super interactive. All right, so much love and light to y'all. Namaste.